Welcome to part 6. Okay, I'll continue now. I grab onto Lillian's arm without thinking and pull her towards the staircase leading outside. It only occurs to me for a moment that neither of us have our jackets. Mark is freezing. How far was he? It was right there, but the hills were particularly blocking my wheels, so we'll have to go a bit further to be sure. Didn't you say you were curious? And she falls silent. I guess I was right. Just a bit more. Over one last hill. A few more paces. Ha! We made it. After a perilous trek through the dark side of the school, which took a total of 2 minutes, we arrived at a peculiar sight. It's a snowman. You sound surprised. No, not really. I just thought that would be something more. Knowing them, you'd expect some sort of hidden joke or ulterior motive. Maybe there is one. Maybe. It's kinda cute. Lillian wraps her arm around the humanoid lump of snow. Weren't you freezing a moment ago? It's so cute. Come on. Just look at this puffy body and cartoony eyes. It doesn't matter if it's made of snow. Hey, it's more than twice your height. I don't think that's a fair comparison. Still, doesn't it make you feel all warm and fuzzy? You look good together. I'm happy for you. I get the feeling I shouldn't ask what you're thinking right now. No worries. I won't get it in that way. Oh, you just don't understand what it means to like cute things. Maybe I would if I saw something cute in a pile of snow shaped vaguely like a human being. Cute joy. I think her hands are cold. Okay. I think I'm back now. Thank God. I thought you were gone for good. Ouch. So you think the guy was loose? I'm pretty sure I'll ask him, but there aren't many people who do strange things for no apparent reason. And you think he was with Rin, right? I doubt he would do it by himself, and he's not the type to have a mysterious girlfriend. Anyway, I think it's safe to say that the two of them are desperately trying to dry the socks right about now. You're probably right. We should head back too before someone gets sick. Would that someone be the one who went on the snowman hugging spree? It was only one. That's barely a spree. So it was an isolated incident of snowman hugging, duly noted. Alright, what now? It's called lunch break for a reason, you know. You could just eat lunch, but where's the fun in that? There's not much fun in eating, I suppose. Exactly. Why don't we take a walk around the school? Maybe something exciting will happen. Exciting? Will I regret it if I ask what you have in mind? Probably not, since I don't really know what I have in mind. I regret it already. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, does it? Anything better than sitting still. I can name a few things that are like what? Like eating. I didn't think you'd be the type, Lillian. How gluttonous. I have a 700-page book in my bag. So shall we eat then? Alright, fine. I'll leave it up to you. Let's search for whatever it was you wanted to search for. I knew you'd understand. Now I just had to figure out where to go. Did you finish the story you were working on? Not yet. I only made some good progress the other day though. The protagonist is a bit whiny, but I'm not sure what to do about it. Isn't everybody an insecure teenager at heart? I bet insecure teenagers are insecure teenagers at heart. Not sure about the rest of us. I'll refrain from thinking about which category I belong in. It's a tricky problem to deal with, but I'll figure it out. Too bad midterms are coming up. Midterms, that's right. Ah, I knew there was something I had to do today. You were supposed to come over and study, weren't you? It's sad but true. You know you can't escape. You have to start working now unless you are serious about failing. Normally I disagree, but at this point, I think I really do need to study. By the 10th grade you should be... by the 10th grade you should be... Wait, what? Did you just say what I think you said? Something about pigs flying? But you said it right. I wasn't hearing things. I said that I really do need to study. Her happiness has physically manifested itself around her head. Well, what can I say? I suppose I have matured. I can't believe it. This day, the 13th of December, shall be etched in the annals of history. At last, you take your first step on the path to adulthood. I could have been like this all along if I wanted to. I just didn't want to. That's true, but looking at your previous grades, a revelation like this really could be a turning point for you. Turning point? It's not like I'm a failure or anything. I'm just hang on a moment. How exactly did you see my previous grades? Let's just say that Rain and I are on good terms. In any case, it's alright if I come over today, right? Yes, of course, I'm looking forward to it. Is something wrong? I'm fine, really. Mostly. It doesn't matter. Let's eat. You're right. I'll meet you later. Sure. You're early again. Are you sure you're not forgetting anything? Well, we all have to grow up sometime, Punctuality is valued in the adult world, so also I hear. You are right. You're right. Now if only I could get Lucas to do the same. That's going to be an uphill battle. He's devoted from the inside out, but only to the things he wants to devote himself to. I still think it's worth a try if I can only get him to channel that burning passion into something else. Now that's a scary expression, if I've ever seen one. Hey, relax, I'm not planning on sabotaging his external hard drive or anything. I can't imagine what Lucas would be like without his unnecessary passion. I don't think even a destroyed hard drive could stop him. Yeah, I suppose you're right. You can destroy the man, but you can't destroy the idea. Is that a little out of context? Well, maybe, but you know what I'm saying. Pardon the cliche, but it's part of what makes him who he is. You can say that even after everything I say about Rin and Lucas, I wouldn't be friends with them if I didn't respect them. You wouldn't be friends with your own sister. Well, I'd take care of her and do what I need to do, but doesn't mean I'd really be friends with her, right? What? Don't look at me like that. I'm not cold-hearted. I just don't feel obligated to force a relationship. It kind of defeats the purpose of having friends in the first place, doesn't it? I'm impressed. I hadn't expected you to think through all of this, Mark. I think more people assume I do. It's a good hobby. Just as long as you don't space out. I'm still working on that one. She smirks knowingly. 20 minutes later, we arrive at Lillian's house. I passed the commute by talking about the difference between the 2 ham sandwiches at the cafeteria. This is quite a nice neighborhood. You think so? As far as neighborhood go, it's not bad. Can't say I've thought about it. What do you mean you never design a personal criteria for neighborhood judgment? I guess not. Come on, what's wrong with you? How are you supposed to determine your feeling for a particular neighborhood without coming up with some sort of criteria? You're just being stupid, aren't you? Took you long enough. Grab something from the fridge, I'll be upstairs. I walk upstairs and open the door to what appears to be her study room. Is that a plushie? On the side of her desk, beside the usual pencil and eraser and physics formula sheet, lies a large plush toy of cartoon mascot. I wonder what she'll do with a thing like this. Wow, how cute. I'm a stuffed toy gal. Yeah. Gal. Yeah. Gal. Okay, I don't think that's what she'll do with it. Even if the mental image is adorable. This is bad train of thought. Pulling a chair from the desk, I take a seat and relax. There's a large stuffed toy shop in the mall we were in the other day. I wonder if that shopping bag on the bench was... I see. She really does have a girlish side. Try to keep my mind from wandering by spinning around on this silver chair, but my attempt is futile. I can just imagine her sitting on this chair alone at night, idly gazing at its plastic eyes, poking at its fluffy cheek as she ponders what the next sentence to write, sighing as she takes off her glasses to relax. This one even softer and fluffier than the last one. I'm the softest and fluffiest of all the stuffed toys. Wow, I'm so lucky to have something this soft and fluffy in my room. Poke. Oogru. Poke. Ooga. Poke. Ooga. I think that came out wrong. Okay, this isn't working. Plan B. Here we go. Spin. Spin. Ouch. My knee bumped into the side of the desk. Wait. That wasn't just the desk that I hit. It was the side of the drawer. The drawer slid open. A little peek couldn't hurt, could it? It's not like I found anything more than a pencil and highlighters. Hesitantly, I stand up and move my head over the drawer, prepare to slide it shut as soon as I see what's inside. There isn't very much to see. Pencil, pens, eraser, that works. But... Huh? I've seen this before. I've absolutely seen this before. It's the strangest thing. Finding a bookmark in the desk is a pinnacle of normality, but I know there's something odd about this. Footsteps coming up the stairs. I better forget about this whole thing. My fingers are sore from writing and my brain is sore from thinking, and it's only been an hour. How do you survive this? Like, literally, how does it not kill you? Well, I only study for about half an hour, but I do it every day, so it adds up. Every day. Homework every single day. No wonder I've been a slacker all this time. Dare I ask how you manage to survive this with such a rigorous routine? This isn't rigorous at all. It's just because you've never worked that it feels like a significant difference. Your brain is out of shape. I'm starting to think that this whole responsibility thing just isn't for me. 10 more physics problems now. Pencil rolls on my way, along with a fresh sheet of paper. And no calculator for you. No calculator? Is that even possible? Oh, I'm sure it can be done. Not that I've ever tried. Darkness. Darkness envelops my mind. My senses are completely muted. My eyes see nothing but black. My ears hear nothing but the painful pauses of silence. All I see, all I feel is a continuous throb within the stillness of the air, repeating, hurting, aching, hurting, over and over like a red blindfold blinding, pulsing over and over, growing stronger, stronger until I can feel my feet, my hand dissolving, dissolving, red, pulsing, pulsing, red, pulsing, pulsing, blah blah blah. Mark? Whoa! How long was I out for? The expression makes me realize that I don't really want an answer. You look like you are about to die. I feel like I'm about to die. There's a novel lying on her lap, as if she only put down that what she was reading and noticed me. Well, you've done a lot today. I suppose it's alright if you stop now. It's alright? Don't you mean that I'll die if I try any harder? To be honest, I'm surprised you managed to get this much done. I'm proud of you. Thanks, Mom. Is there anything wrong with being concerned about friend well-being in school? I think your level of devotion goes just a bit beyond concern. You have a point. Would you like something to drink, assuming that you don't have to rush home right away? Sure. Water is my first priority. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. No one's home right now, so you can head to the living room. I doubt you want to spend any more time in a cramped study. I'd be glad if I didn't see another study room for the next decade. Well, we'll see how long that dream lasts. There you go. A mug of hot chocolate for an icy cold day. You really don't have to be this polite, but thanks anyway. Oh, did Rin happen to tell you anything about the result of the survey the student council is running? Nope, not a word. Should she have? Well, no, but she should have the result by now. And she should have a report completed on the results. Ah, now it makes sense. I'm sorry that my sister is such a slacker when it comes to extracurricular stuff. She usually gets like this at the end of the term. No, don't worry about it. I'm not an official member anyways. Besides, it's not like they're falling behind yet. Well, I'm about 99% certain that she's lying around at home, either clicking around on the internet or playing video games. So I can't really defend her lack of diligence. It must be interesting living with someone like that. You have no idea. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? After 16 years, I still haven't figured it out. Chocolate wafted through the air. It must be nice to have siblings. It must be nice to be an only child. Don't you understand how lucky you are? Yeah, I suppose it does have its perks, but it gets lonely here sometimes. If it weren't cold, I'd be able to hear raindrops on the window. You know, if you get lonely after school, you could always try inviting people over. I don't know about Lucas and Rin, but I know I've got way more time than I need. I suppose that's true, but I wouldn't want to bother you like that. Bother? Come on, it's me. Do you really think that something like this is a bother? When you put it that way, I guess it isn't, is it? Of course not. You know you've been friends for more than a year now. You don't need to be so distant. Don't be afraid to ask people to ask for help if you ever need it. Thanks. It's a difficult thing to describe the feeling of being suffocated by silence. It's the classic metaphor that pops up in every work of fiction. Moments that are so simple, so fragile, they shatter the moment someone opens their mouth. I shattered the moment. I hate to sound like a broken record, but really, is everything alright? You've been acting strangely lately. I could say the same to you. What? Really? I'm not sure how to describe it, but I feel like you've been distant lately. distant. You know, like even though you're here right now, your mind is off somewhere else. Like you have more important, more urgent things to think about than the everyday happenings at school, where a lot have been going on lately. I can't really explain it. I suppose it's been the same with me. Yeah, I noticed. Mark, I have something to tell you. I hope you don't mind, but go on. I'm listening. She smiles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have to say things like this to push my problems onto you, but ever since the beginning of this year, something has been bothering me. At first, I ignored, thinking that it was nothing, but it kept coming back, and every time it returned, it was stronger than the last time. Do you know what I mean? You know how that feels, right? I've been it's been bugging me since then, interfering with my daily life, making me do things that I normally would never do. But nothing's changed. I wanted the feeling to stop, to be honest. I just wanted to disappear. But that can't happen. No matter what I do, nothing changes. I was at a loss, so I decided to tell someone. I thought that maybe if I spoke my mind, things would change for the better. So why don't you? A shield forms around her eyes. I'd rather not. She's scared. If you're that afraid, there's no need to hold it all in. Hold it in. No, it's nothing like that. She wipes her eyes. I'm fine, really. My heart hurts, but I can still carry on. The thing is, I'm not sure how much longer I can last. Alright, I will end this episode here, and I'll go take a break. Thanks for watching.